Hi children, good morning. In last class we discussed on nutrition of human beings. You studied it's a type of heterotrophic nutrition. Human beings take food, it means organic complex food from outside and digest in their body. That is why it is called heterotrophic nutrition. It means human beings are consumers. Consumers. They consume the food materials produced by others. They cannot produce the food materials. That's why they are called heterotrophs. They consume the food materials produced by others. Then today we have to discuss on different types of heterotrophic nutrition. So today's our topic is different types of heterotrophic nutrition. Types of heterotrophic nutrition. Types of heterotrophic nutrition. And there are different types of heterotrophic nutrition. And first one we have to study is holozoic nutrition. What's the name? Holozoic nutrition. Holozoic. Holozoic nutrition. In holozoic nutrition, the living organisms are taking food from outside. It means solid pieces of food they are taking from outside. Solid, organic, complex food they are taking from outside. Then in the body, it will be digested. Okay. In holozoic nutrition, living organisms are taking solid pieces of food and digesting in their body. So, human beings' nutrition is holozoic nutrition. They are taking food from outside and digesting in their body. Holozoic nutrition. Okay. Then another type of nutrition, that is saprophytic nutrition. Saprophytic. Saprophytic nutrition. In saprophytic nutrition, something is different. That is, these organisms, it means saprophytes, they are taking food items from waste materials, from outside. It means from organic waste, from fallen leaves, from rotten twigs, from excreta of animals and plants, from excreta of animals, then from dead bodies of plants and animals, they are taking food materials. They are absorbing food materials. It means saprotrophic nutrition. So, in saprotrophic nutrition, living organisms are absorbing food items from waste materials. How do they absorb these food items? Do you know? These saprotrophs or these saprotrophs or saprophytes, both are same. Saprotrophs or saprophytes. Saprotrophs or saprophytes. Saprophytes. These saprophytes, they inject digestive juices into these waste materials and absorbing food in solution form. From their body, they are injecting digestive juices into these materials, into these waste materials and absorbing food in solution form. Absorbing food in solution form. So, this type of nutrition is called a saprotrophic mode of nutrition, or we can say saprophytic mode of nutrition, and such organisms are called saprotrophs or saprophytes. Then, can you give example for saprophytes? Already you studied fungi, different types of fungi. For example, bread mold. Bread mold, the organism which grow on moist bread pieces. Bread mold. Mushroom. Mushroom is a type of fungi. Then some type of bacteria also consume this mode of nutrition. So, examples for saprophytes, fungi, and some type of bacteria. Fungi like bread mold, mushroom, then some type of bacteria, they are example for saprophytes. Okay. So, the first one is holozoic nutrition and the second one is saprophytic nutrition. Then one more type of nutrition you have to study, that is parasitic mode of nutrition. Parasitic nutrition. From the name itself you can say this type of nutrition can be seen in parasites. Parasites. What are parasites? parasites are the organisms which depend on other organisms for everything. Completely they are depending on other organisms. They are not ready to do anything. Simply they are depending on other organisms. Okay, parasites. In parasites, we can see parasitic mode of nutrition. So, parasites are absorbing ready-made food. Ready-made food means a completely digested food from other organisms and utilizing. And these organisms are called parasites and their nutrition is parasitic mode of nutrition. We can see parasites in plant kingdom. In animal kingdom also there are parasites. You know lice, say human parasite lice which lives on our head in between hairs, lice which is absorbing our blood and living. It's a parasite completely depending humans. Is it? And there are many animal parasites also. Then there are some plant parasites. These plant parasites grow on other plants and absorbing digested food from these plants. So, parasitic mode of nutrition. See, so now we discussed three types of nutrition, three types of heterotrophic nutrition, holozoic nutrition, saprophytic nutrition and parasitic nutrition. What about our nutrition? Our nutrition is holozoic nutrition. Okay. So, in higher organisms we can see heterotrophic nutrition, but different types of heterotrophic nutrition. Then these different types of heterotrophic nutrition that depends on the type and availability of food items and the way they are using the food items. The type, the nutrition depends on the type and availability of food items and also the way which is absorbing the food. Okay. Keep that also in your mind. Then, in unicellular organisms also there is nutrition. Unicellular organisms means single-celled organisms. In such organisms also there is nutrition. They are also using heterotrophic mode of nutrition. One familiar example already you studied in lower classes, the example of amoeba. Amoeba is a unicellular organism, lives in water. Then what do they eat? They eat food items which are present in water. Then how do they take these food items? We will show you the picture of amoeba. The picture of amoeba. What is the shape of amoeba? Irregular shape. Don't say no shape, irregular shape, the shape of amoeba. Amoeba can attain any shape. The shape of amoeba is irregular shape. Then in the picture you can see here one food particle. So in the water, when amoeba meets food particle, you see the food will be engulfing by the body surface. These body surface, these surfaces are called pseudopodia. From the body surface, amoeba protrudes or send out extensions. These extensions are pseudopodia. When amoeba meets a food particle, this pseudopodia will be taking the food item inside or engulfing, keep the word in mind, engulfing the food item and forming a round structure. It means vacuole, forming a vacuole. So, here this part will become vacuole. Then in the vacuole, the food will be digested. The digestion takes place inside the vacuole. Then after digestion, cytoplasm is absorbing the food. Digested food will be absorbed by cytoplasm and the remaining undigested food will be thrown out from the body. Okay. So, in unicellular organism also we can see heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Clear? Then in textbook the picture is given. You have to draw the steps of amoeba's nutrition. One amoeba's picture, then after that the method of feeding. Okay. So, now we studied different types of heterotrophic nutrition. Once again, the first one is holozoic nutrition, nutrition in human beings. The second one is saprophytic nutrition, the nutrition which are present in some lower class of organisms, and parasitic nutrition. Then the nutrition of unicellular organisms. Also we studied the nutrition of amoeba. Okay. Clear? Yes. Thank you.